The politics is a hard part of this because, it's run, WWE was run by Vince McMahon, and you had to be in good graces with him. And now he's in major trouble, federal investigation in him. Obviously, he's had to kind of step down. Triple H takes over. But that politics that you're talking about, how difficult is that to navigate, especially if you weren't a wrestler before you kind of just, you got into NXT, you were a kickboxing champion. So how difficult is that?
For me, I was clueless. For me, it was like I ended up in a new world where I had no idea what to do, because in MMA, you just have to be good, right? If you're a great athlete, if you perform well, it doesn't matter if main coach of the national team likes you. It doesn't matter. He can hate you. But if you win, you win. You know what I mean? If you're good, you're good. So for me, I was like, I need to do politics. I need to, and it's not even like, I feel like now I could navigate much better, because if you're good, you're good. But over there, you need to network. And I remember back in NXT, it was all about with who you hang out with. Like, oh, those people are on good terms with main people. Those people, for some reason, on the bad terms. So you need to stick with the guys. So it was, and I couldn't, in my head, I was like, why? But I like this group of people. They cool and they help me in the ring, but I cannot be hanging out with them outside of the ring, because then it's going to look bad. And I was like, in my mind, I was like, it doesn't make sense. I just want to hang out and be friends with whoever I want to be friends. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
that for me was the hardest part. And then it also was a stupid unspoken rule that if somebody gets released from NXT or WWE, you're not supposed to talk to them and be friends with them. And for me, that was like, well, I grew up where like friends become my family. Like my friends with who I grew up with, or with who I was doing MMA and kickboxing, they're like my brothers. So it doesn't matter if they get released from the national team. I'm still friends with them. But in WWE, it was the rule, like, oh, you're not supposed to be too close with them because they're out of the system now. And that, from my moral standpoint of view, I was just like, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't feel right. I just want to be friends and hang out with who I want to hang out, not because it's right for them. You know what I mean?